friends, welcome back to Tales of Two Travelers, where we share our adventures and travel stories. We're continuing our journey through Aomori, Tohoku, with a visit to some destinations a bit further from Aomori City, namely Hirosaki and Takayama Inari Shrine. Since there wasn't any convenient public transport between these locations, we decided to rent a car for the day from Aomori. The rental cost us about 14,000 Japanese yen or roughly 120 Singapore dollars. With 7 of us sharing the ride and saving tons of time, we thought it was a pretty good deal. One of the best parts of road trips in Japan is the journey itself. We're always treated to beautiful landscapes, and the traffic and road conditions are super, except maybe in the big cities. Drivers here are so considerate and careful, making the experience even more enjoyable. After about an hour's drive, we arrived in Hirosaki, a city steeped in history, known for its castle, apple orchards, and the Neputa festival. Our first stop was Hirosaki Castle, built in 1611 by the Tsugaru clan, rulers of the western Aomori prefecture. This castle is one of the only 12 surviving castles from the Edo period, and today it's a nationally important cultural property, surrounded by a sprawling 49-hectare park. Here's a fun fact. The castle you see today isn't in its original position. Over time, the stone foundation, which also serves as the retaining wall, weakened due to natural wear and tear. In 2015, engineers embarked on an incredible project to move the 400-ton structure roughly 70 meters to enable a restoration of the walls. A feat so impressive that it drew national attention. There was even a special viewing gallery built for spectators. It sure makes moving home look simple in comparison. Around the castle, the public park is a gorgeous place to take a stroll and one of the most popular sites for hanami, or sakura bloom watching. More than 2,500 cherry trees in the park transform the place into hues of pink. At this time, the fallen cherry petals will fill the surface of the moat, creating a breathtaking surreal landscape. Our next destination was the Tsugaru-han Neputa village. If Aomori City is famous for its Neputa festival, Hirosaki has a similar version called the Neputa Festival. This complex was created as an homage and museum to this annual event. Notice that the floats in this festival are shaped like a fan, very different from the extremely complex ones used in Aomori City. Hirosaki is also the birthplace of the Tsugaru shamisen, a traditional 3-stringed instrument. We were lucky enough to catch a live performance in the museum, a must-see if you visit. After enjoying the show and the display of the floats, you can wander around the rest of the museum, which includes a woodwork workshop where you can see craftsmen working on various handicrafts such as kokeshi dolls or other traditional items. There's even a tranquil Japanese garden, complete with a koi pond where you can feed the fish, and inadvertently the hungry ducks. With that, it is time to leave Hirosaki and make our way to our next destination. But of course, lunch came first. We had an amazing meal at Tsuke Soba Suzakura. Here we ordered the specialty Tsuke Soba dish, which is similar to tsukemen but enjoyed with thick soba instead of the usual ramen. The thick soup made from pork and seafood broth was superbly delicious, and it was not an exaggeration to say that we came out of the restaurant happy and ready for more adventures. Back in the car, the next 1-hour drive passed by as we enjoyed beautiful scenery dotted with apple trees along the way. Takayama Inari Shrine is something that people might say off the beaten path. It's neither very accessible nor too popular. But because of this, the shrine complex is tranquil and peaceful, making it an ideal retreat for visitors seeking a spiritual experience. As its name suggests, the shrine is dedicated to Inari, the Shinto deity of agriculture, fertility, rice, and prosperity. Because of this, the place became a spiritual center for local farmers and merchants seeking blessings in their endeavors. One unique feature here is the Mizuura Omikuji, a water-revealed fortune slip. Unlike typical omikuji, this one appears blank at first. To reveal your fortune, you dip the paper into a basin of sacred shrine water. The process ties into Shinto beliefs about the purifying power of water and its importance in agriculture. Even though one might think of it as gimmicky, it was a unique and memorable experience.
What is this?
Very bad lah.
Very bad? Really?
Yes.
What is that?
Literal translation is fierce.
Fear?
Oh, siong.
Siong ah? Unfit? In a bad way?
I don't know. I didn't read the fortune. Maybe your luck is damn fierce.
Now, into the main attraction. The Takayama Inari Shrine boasts over 200 vermilion torii gates, forming a pathway leading to the shrine's inner sanctum. It kinda reminds you of the famous Fushimi Inari Taisha in Kyoto. In fact, this place is also known as the Fushimi Inari of the North. These torii wind through a gentle hill slope, around various bodies of water, creating a scenic and dreamlike atmosphere. Especially at dusk, when the gentle sunlight reflected on the vermilion colors of these snaky gates. Once you reach the top, just take a sweeping view downwards to the west. Don't you think it is such a stunning and otherworldly view? Near the top, you can also find numerous fox statues with red bibs as a sign of reverence. These fox spirits, or kitsune, are often associated with Inari shrines and are believed to be the messengers of the deity. Legends say that these playful spirits often play harmless tricks on visitors. I wouldn't mind a little mischief for such a beautiful view. And with one last glance, we are going back to Aomori City. And that's a wrap for this video. It was an amazing one-day adventure throughout a less traveled location in Japan. If you ever get the chance, we highly recommend adding these spots to your itinerary. Until next time!